Good day. Here we are at Vermilion Bay Lodge. We're going to go into the fish house now and have a little demonstration on how to clean some northern pike. We have a couple of experienced Eagle Lake fishermen. Dean from Walleye Central, also known as Opie, and Scott from Minnesota. You guys can't talk?
He's also known as Scott.
Okay. We got some pike here. Good morning of pike fishing. So I'm going to pass this over to Dean and he's going to do the filming.
Alright.
I'm V-Bay
Is there...
In case you didn't know who I was. The loudmouth caustic guy that's on Walleye Central. Okay. Dean, you might want to come over here to kind
I
of
think so.
Or maybe on this side of me. So basically the first thing you want to do is make a couple cuts. At least this is the way I do it. Behind the gills. I turn my knife and I just kind of go down the backbone area, back to the fins here, through, and down to the tail, but don't cut through. I turn my knife over, just run it up, you can feel the rib cage there, and then I just lift this flap and kind of make an upward cut, fairly shallow, get it started over the ribs, and then downwards. Opens it up. And while I got it facing this direction, I like to make the cut on the back for the other side while I'm holding the head. It just seems to work easier. And then flip it over. Just run your knife down along the top of the ribs. Through, just down to the tail. And up again, lift that up over top of the ribs. And down through the rib cage. You can see this fellow's been feeding a lot on crayfish. I'll just cut that off. So I just break the spine off there and then cut through the body. That goes down the hole. And we got something to hang on to here with the tail. Cut that tail, so we'll cut that fin off. And basically with the knife at an angle, press down a bit and you're just basically pulling the fillet. Now are you going to eat this, Dean, or are we going to freeze it?
Let's just, let's show them with the skin on.
Okay, we're going to leave a patch of skin on for transportation purposes. And we'll take the Y bones out after. I like to wash them off first. And we'll just... Normally I would clean them all to this point and then wash them off. And then take all the Y bones out. But we're going to do one fish and show you the technique.
It's alright. You missed the foot.
Okay. So we got the fillet sitting there. You can kind of see a line down the center of the fish. That's my starting point. The Y bones are kind of curved up underneath. So I make a cut downward but sort of sideways. And then the second cut is just almost sideways. I'm cutting underneath the bone. And then the top of the Y bone is basically along here. So I cut down and try and meet up with my first cut. Something like that. There's the bones, and there's the fillet. Same with the other side, obviously. Just down along that line at an angle, now almost sideways. Turn it around and there we go. We'll wrap those up, freeze them. Scott can take them home. Thank you.
Thank you.
And continue following Walleye Central. www.walleyeCentral.com. See you later.